Hello and welcome to the after show.
For episode 13.
Yep. So, following along with the trend we've been doing for the past 2 or 3 episodes, we're continuing with the Rogue Brewery, and this one's the Rogue Farms Honey Kolsch.
Nice. I've seen this one on the shelf a lot because it sticks out a lot like the voodoo donut did.
So they have their own colony of bees, 119 to be exact.
119 bees.
119 colonies of bees.
Oh, colonies of bees.
Across from their 40-acre farm of hops. So they've decided to extract and filter the honey from their bees and create this honey kolsch.
Nice.
So,
I wish I had an army of bees to command.
So I'll let you have the honors of the first pour.
Well, thanks. The nice pouring sound we talked about last time.
Yep. That signature Rogue pour.
That's a nice looking color.
So have you had a kolsch before? I'm not sure if you've experienced a kolsch through the BSB program yet.
I believe so. I just can't remember the brand.
Was it the analog from Philips?
We've had the analog kolsch.
Yeah, we've had that in
the pack.
Yeah.
Countdown to Christmas.
The snow case, yeah.
Snow case. But there was another one. Green bottle, I remember.
Green bottle of Kolsch. Can't recall.
It's not Grolsch, but
Kolsch.
can't remember. Have to look it up. But it smells quite sweet. Very nice yellow color. Have you tried this one yet?
I have, but not in this extent. When I went to try out the Sriracha beer for the first time at Willow Park, they had a little sample of honey kolsch, little sample of their crustacean, something or other, barley wine or some sort kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm saying that because that's paraphrasing what it actually says on the bottle. They don't really have a name for that beer. It's like a bunch of different styles of beers into one. And they had the Sriracha beer, of course, and then they had another one. Do you recall what the other one was? We went to sample the beers at Willow Park. That was the crustacean barley wine, kind of, sorta. The honey kolsch, the Sriracha beer, and there's one more, I think. Was that the nectar or the hazelnut nut brown? No. No, maybe. Anyways, so I've had it in like a little tiny sample cup, but not to this extent. So
Very strong honey notes.
Mhm.
This one is pretty good.
yeah,
I do like it. It goes down quite smooth. Yeah. Very light, very patio weather kind of beer.
I figured since we were going into spring, well, earlier this week we're going into spring, but today in Calgary decided to start snowing.
We've had one winter, yes, but what about second winter?
I think at this point we're going to third winter.
Did we ever really have a winter this
It
year?
was kind of very fragmented, but it's a good beer. Very light, easy to drink.
I'm just trying to decide if I could have multiple of them. Like if I was drinking for the day or the night on the patio, could I have a few of these?
It's a good question.
Or is it too sweet?
I don't think it's too sweet. Not for me anyways. But this is coming off having that espresso milk stout.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that has an impact on my sweetness perception. I think it's something you'd have at least definitely one bottle to yourself. I think you could do.
Oh, absolutely. Probably even two.
Especially if you're out in on the patio in the sun. I think, yeah, 2.
I'd rather have this than a Corona, to be honest, or something.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I'd rather have a lot of stuff other than the Corona, to be honest, but that's just me.
Well, when I think summer beer, I think Corona. I don't know.
Coors Light is the ultimate, like, you've been working, like, labor-intensive something, like, in the sun for, like, hours. A good 4 or 5 hours. And then you take a break and you get, like, a Coors Light fresh out of the fridge, like, super cold. That first Coors Light is, like, God's nectar in your mouth. The second Coors Light, not so much. But that first one... But I mean, you could probably do that with even Brava, to be honest. I mean, if you're out in the sun, busting your ass for a few hours, sweating your balls off, then just about anything cold and beerish, except for that Phillips ginger beer. I don't think that is good with anything. Still,
did we ever talk about our experience with what was it called? At the beer fest, the ginger beer that was fantastic.
No, we didn't mention that. I was actually trying to find that today so we could have that either pre-show or with the dinner or something like that.
Because I had it on my passport.
The Flying Badger.
Right? Yeah, I had it on my passport. So rather than just a little sample that we had at the beer fest,
yeah,
I had like a full bottle. It's still awesome.
Yeah, it was a fantastic beer.
So we found a ginger beer that we actually liked. So we're not like anti-ginger beer.
No, not at all.
No, it was Flying
Badger by I can't remember the name of the company now. But it was in our beer fest video near the end though, so
and it was amazing.
You gotta search
like
quite
really
far
amazing.
into the video. But yeah, it's really good ginger beer. If you're someone who doesn't like just raw ginger, be like more of like the gingerbread kind of ginger, then that's the beer
the
for
one
you.
To go for. Yeah.
If you love gingerbread, you'll love this beer.
And if you like ginger, which I know a lot of people do like,
yeah, you'll still appreciate this beer.
To it. But if you like the actual ginger, maybe you'll like the
Phillips
one more.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Like Tyson said, it tastes like soap.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything like it still gets good reviews, so there must be something about ginger that maybe we're not grasping.
Maybe
it's a Richmond, BC favorite.
Well, if you're
I won't
from
go
BC,
into why I'm saying that.
Up anyways, and then...
But yeah, this is it's really good beer.
How much was it?
I believe these guys go for about $8.99 a bottle.
Okay.
So not too bad.
26 IBU.
Yeah.
Doesn't say the percentage. 750 ml.
I believe it's about 4.2. Should be on there.
My blend. What's the 63 AA?
That's the water gravity, possibly? Oh no, 12 plateau is the water. No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Okay. What's the... Goes good with campfires, but goes good with what?
Cheese.
Cheese? I was going to say cheese or dessert.
I'm going to say cheese. I think it'd be a good cheese beer.
I would think you need something more tart for cheese.
Depends on the cheese you're eating, I guess.
When I think... I don't know.
But it could be a good dessert.
When I think of eating cheese,
beer as well.
Like really good cheese, I think of like red wine because it's like tart to balance it out. But
a lot of people say you use white wine with cheese, but I'm not much of a wine drinker, so
well, white wine
or much of a cheese eater either, so I couldn't really tell you.
I like cheese, man.
I like cheese, but I'm not a big cheese eater.
We should almost bring some cheese onto the show because cheese is delicious, man. Like you're missing out.
We have to put you and Monique in front of the camera. She's obsessed with her cheese, especially since I introduced her to the Springbank.
Is that the cheese place in Calgary?
Yeah, it's right beside Willow Park.
Nice.
Yeah.
He got his booze, I got my cheese.
Yeah.
I like both, but
I know when I was a kid, I tried to eat cheese by itself, and it just activated my gag reflex. I just couldn't do it.
really, I would cut
Like
two-
people like would have like those like Black Diamond like cheese strings, and like I could maybe get through half of one, and I was just like, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, I love those.
Like I just couldn't eat cheese by itself. I just couldn't do it.
And like even seeing like you see movie or TV show with like people eating like little fancy cheese squares.
Yeah.
So I'd try to replicate that, and like we'd have like a big brick of marble cheese from Costco.
Yeah.
And I'd cut that up and cut it up into little
Have your
cubes
little
and eat that.
toothpicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it. I love cheese.
No, couldn't do it. Though I will say in the last year I've been getting into Baby Bells.
Baby bells are pretty good.
So I've been eating a lot of those lately.
I go through them too quickly to buy them. It's
You gotta buy them at Costco. You buy them anywhere else, you're wasting your money.
even in Costco. I go through them. I could eat the whole pack, no problem. That's like,
In like one like day or
oh yeah.
really? That's crazy.
I have to limit my cheese intake. But back to the beer.
Back to the beer. Yep.
Recommend it. It's very good.
Yep. I've already drank mine. There's a little bit more left.
Leave a little for our camera woman here. Does that wrap it up?
That wraps it up.
Cheers.
Rogue Honey Kolsch. Get it.
Give it a try.